Welcome back to the hearing, Mr. Camara.
Okay.
We're just waiting for interpretation.
Yeah, he said it's okay.
I hope that you had a good lunch.
Yes. I've had a good lunch and my stomach is filled up.
That's what we like to hear.
That's what happened.
I would like to remind you that you're still under oath. Therefore, the interpreters have asked for a few seconds to make some changes.
There's some noise.
The noise
Yes,
is still
there's
there.
noise. I can hear it.
The noise is still there.
I can hear it.
Are we ready to proceed?
No.
This is for the interpreters. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, we can proceed now.
Thank you. Mr. Camara, prior to the break,
Mr. Camara, koja nimbitad handingula.
you told us that on the 10th of April, 2000,
Yenyum fonyeko April karotil tang 2000 sangokono.
you were with the Quick Reaction Force
Nundulato e kafadamu ye QRF.
at Farafenye Barracks
Farafenye la sojar kordato.
when you were asked, when you were instructed by your commander to fall in.
Otumoleng alla komanda kali fall in, kali finti ali tembe.
As I mentioned to you earlier, we are going to take it slow in order to understand everything that happened.
Ako kaya foyenu nyato mbatala le doma ndoma mpurunsi kulu fahamu.
Can you tell us what time the commander called the soldiers to assemble?
Foysa fono nyenne wati jumalom komanda yo komandiro ke puru sojaro le wuli ye lo.
What time was it? 4 to 5 dal.
It was around 4 o'clock to 5.
Can you tell us the name of the commander that called you to fall in at Farafenye Barracks?
Commander to fonye meyali komandi prali fall in Farafenye Barracks.
Atomu Babukar Sanya, Babukar Keta.
His name is Babukar Keta.
Can you tell us what his rank was at the time?
Ako foysa fono nyenne ala rank mu munetinu wotumu abe makama jumalto.
Rank mo captain old.
He was a captain.
So when he called the soldiers to assemble, fall in as you put it,
Ako bira e sojaro lu komandi puru ye fall in katel ka fo nyamin.
can you tell us how many soldiers assembled at that point?
A foysa fono nye sojar jelle benta jenu wo tembo.
Sojaro mimbende jadada fo tansaba nin kilindal.
Well, the amount of soldiers who were there was about 31 of us.
Can you tell us what Captain Babukar Keita said when you all assembled?
Ako foysa fono nyene Captain Babukar Keta e mune fo birali be fallinta fali futata je.
Birim fallinta mfaraja ko.
After the fall-in, he said,
Makangol beke Makati.
there was something happening in Makati.
Man girewole be Makati mol bita woldo.
That means there was a demonstration in Makati. That's where we are going to.
Ayolo funyi.
He told us.
Did he provide you with any information about that demonstration?
Ako wogere o me ka fo nya demonstration o fa kibar le dial akoto bang.
Kakibaro dina jeba, o load lato jeba.
Ha ko load lato je fa kibar le fali ay muna fali.
Ali akonyele ko alna ngabula moto kono.
He didn't give us any information. He just told us come and board this vehicle.
Did he tell you who was demonstrating at
Ako
Makati?
fire fali ne jumanyo lebe ogere o ke kam Makati.
Ha aya fonyele ko karamdo non Makati karamdo non lebe karambo tinya kanje.
He informed us that there were some students who are vandalizing things inside the town.
Did he tell you in which areas the students were in Makati?
Ako fo aya fo endako karamudo niol be ma fanjumallo makati sada kono.
Makati sada ko wala mo karamoto ti karamoto.
It was at the school that this vandalizing was taking place.
Did he tell you what he expected you to do upon arrival at Makati?
Ako fo aya fali nako ning altar al furata je ata jikita munala na altar jalbe men kala je ba.
Ate jikta minna wala mako ye ayara kabir mul folinda na ramul tala fulati ay kido be yalan kido be mol bulle oto be kiaraf.
Well, after the falling, he divided us into two groups, but we were all having guns. We were all armed.
What I'm trying to understand is whether he gave you any instructions about what you should do when you arrive in Makati in relation to the demonstration.
Faham wala nyindiko fo kabring alfurata Makati fay kango diallo ko misal fa safa nal asafa le ko ning alfurata albe nyine kala furana kala nal alfurata Makati alafta ka wala long.
Ha wala mninda ko ni multa da Makati ko men di niwul be bero fayla mo kana mo bun kido la isi blanco be je blanco already molla isi wo fay.
He told us when we reached at Makati, students are throwing stones, but nobody should take real bullets and shoot. We have blank bullets that we are going to use if necessary.
You told us that the group that was waiting at Farafenya barracks, the QRF force, had weapons.
Ako ya fo jang fananko kafo membe nung Fajara barracks. Farafenya barracks. Benung batundola QRF nu. Joramol bebu.
Can you tell us what kind of weapons you had?
Ko fay sa fono commission e mun joran sifal le be bulunu wotambo.
Yalo men be batundola men be je ani men kata be bu groupe kilingol de bara tela fulaldi.
Those who assembled there were divided into two groups.
Yo men kata.
Those going
blanco di wala
are supplied with blank bullets.
Kese tanni woro.
Each mole momonding kese tanni woro bang.
Men kata.
Each one was given 16 blank bullets.
Who gave you those blank bullets?
Jumale blank bullet soldi.
Na captain ni Babukar Keta.
It was the captain Babukar Keta.
Apart from the 16 blank bullets that each of you had, what other kind of ammunition did you have?
Kuninga bota 16 or kese tanni woro la mealan ko blank bullets den. Al kono killing na mun kese façon ne bebu.
Life round wala ni wala duty la je. Ni be duty le kara life round wala soto.
Okay, when you are going on duties, they give you live rounds. So we were also amunta o live round ul fanali babu ali bulle bang.
Ha bembulle o bembulle.
We were having in our possession live rounds which were also supplied to us, different from the blank bullets.
Can you tell us how many live rounds you had each?
Well,
sorry, there's no interpretation. We did not receive any interpretation.
Oh, for example, no more. I'll do king kungilina. Life round jelle be bulo kono.
Nkola for the life round me mol bulje. Mangasina nanle mangasina ka kesetan sabalasuro.
Each one of us was having 4 magazines, and each magazine takes 30 bullets. Those were the live rounds.
So to be clear, each of you had 120 live rounds and 16 blanks. Is that correct?
Kese keme wala balbul aning muang aning blank tan woro.
Yes, that's the truth.
Were you given specific instructions regarding the live rounds?
Pues kango dialla la fam fanke ka sujini wo life round la kula ba
wala nga ko ni mol tata je mo kana mo bung life round la blanco wala na di mol.
He told us categorically that nobody should use live rounds. The reason for giving us the blank bullets is that When we go there, if it becomes necessary, we use only blanks.
Well, considering that those were his instructions, did he take away your live rounds?
ko ni ajube kawo men di Allah fo anata na Allah life ranol tal bulle ba
Ani amate bulde.
No, he didn't take the live rounds from us.
So you were simply told to use blanks when
Ora.
necessary, but you were allowed to carry live rounds.
nda kawo di Allah wala minti ko alsi blanks use bari inata na life ranol fanal di Allah
Ha, life round no be mbulle. Nko fa nko ni kara KRF. Le life round no katre bulle. Kuma life round no buka bo bulu ni be KRF.
Well, that's it. Whenever you are at the QRF, you are always having live rounds. That is always with us. About we were supplied these 16 blank bullets in case when we want to use it.
16 blanks are not a lot. Is that correct?
ko blank tang ani woro o manke jamare fo
A blank tang a Seattle kadu mo jamale mbari mo tanni woro ala o Seattle.
Well, it's a little bit many because the amount of people going, we were many, and each of us was given 16 blanks. That's enough.
So you felt that 16 was enough because a lot of you were going, right?
o reyete inje ko blank tang ani woro iteto o siadal kadung al do kunkilina e tang ani woro di Allah annual siadal
Ah,
Yes.
So how many of you proceeded to Makati?
ko wodo silang al mo jelle silomuda kata makati
mo me silom da kata makati ma konti de bari ngala Seattle because moto fulalem.
I didn't count how many of us were going, but it was 2 trucks filled.
No ngin truck ndigo la manke truck bari.
They were not big trucks, they were these small trucks, but it was 2 trucks which left.
You told us that there were about 32 or so of you gathered at the QRF. Is that correct?
ko ya fo mole jam fanon ko altol men kafuta nyoma kata tara o QRF to altara fo motan saba anim fula fo men siaro de fo toñalem ba
Ha, bari al nara for kwai itala temale.
Yes, that's it. But after later on, he divided us into 2 groups.
So 2 roughly equal groups. Is that correct?
ko wada ka munta wala nyindi ke groupe fula kafu fula fo wala
Kafu
I'll tell her temal al keta kafufulati nyin kafufulo al be kanyanta mo yiri kola le bang.
Avula dol tuta KRF le dol le tata.
Yes, the two groups, not all of us went. Some of us went, but the others stayed at the QRF.
I'm trying to get an estimate of roughly how many of you boarded the vehicles.
ko ala fita ka lonne ko mo yiri ko jelle alto mo yiri ko jelle bulata moto nyinne kata
Was it more than 10 of you?
parce tambita mo tangola la bang
Yes, atamida tangolel.
Yes, we were more than 10 people.
Was it more than 20 people?
tambita mo wonna la bang
Na mantam askeno mumonti.
Well, it might be 20 people, but not more than 20 people.
Thank you for that.
ya baro
So,
kay law jabiro
so can you tell us what happened next? Around what time did you leave Farafenye?
fo sa isa fono mole ko take mune nata na ke kabrin wadi jumala montro wadi jumala al furata farafenya
Al Bota Faraf.
al bota farafenya
Abri mbota farafenye. Data brikama ba.
When we left Farafenye, we went to Brikama Bar.
Can you tell us what time you arrived at Brikama
ko
Bar?
fo isa fono mole montro wadi jumala al furata bil kama
Fura
ba
brikama ba sutol do 8 to 9 lem fura je.
Arrived at Brikama Bar at night, it was around 8 to 9 o'clock.
What happened when you arrived at Brikama Bar?
neketa bidal furata bil kama ba sa do
Dem tata brikama ba komandana ta jina ngala moto aling polisol diamu da follow.
When we arrived at Brikama Bar, the commander alighted from his vehicle and he talked to the policemen on the ground.
Yo anata na koma ay mol gindin alen ay ntol gindi mo do ko don tol mo lulu.
He came back and told us to alight from the vehicle, 5 of us.
Did he tell you why?
fo ya fale ne mune ma dalilo di bang
A fonya ko nga jijang ngin ko ye mo diningol le sor jam men la fe girew kala.
He just told us to alight from the vehicle because there are students here who are preparing to stage a demonstration here.
Are we still referring to the same commander, Captain Keita?
hani kabi fombe o komanda kirimola kumo fo kamba wala captain Keita.
Wala Captain Keita ha.
Yes, he's the man, Captain Keita.
You said he told 5 of you to alight from the vehicle.
Akoy ko kabringa jita ko altol mo lule ji moto nyin kono.
You've already told us at the time that your rank was a corporal.
Andu ya fo commission yo fana o wato la o jabano la wato ila makamu corporal.
Ha.
Yes.
Can you give us the names of the 4 other soldiers and their ranks?
Ko silanse fisa fo no commission e altol mo lule nyin kono ite ko bo ku bore ko la je bo mo nano nyin e tol ni la makamu munete.
Green Jai.
Girin Jai was there.
Lance Corporal.
He was a lance corporal.
Kambi.
B.
Private.
Private.
Lamin Camara do be.
There was another guy called Lamin Camara.
And James Manjako Wadato Kabonkono.
Well, the other guy, I cannot remember his name. He is a Manjago man.
JB Mendy. Yes, Mendy Lemar.
Maybe J something Mendy, JB or J Mendy. But he later died in Liberia. We are the 5 people who alighted from the vehicle.
So let's focus on the names that you've given us. You mentioned a Grain Jai who was a lance corporal.
Lance corporal.
So Abdunjai, also known as Grain Jai, lance corporal. You mentioned a Kambi, who's a private soldier, who was a private soldier.
Private soldier.
Can you tell us his first name?
Aliu Kambi. His name is Aliu Kambi.
You also mentioned another Lamin Camara, who has the same name as you.
Yes, sir.
Please wait for the interpretation. What was his rank at the time?
Private soldier.
He was a private soldier too.
So the way we can distinguish the 2 Lamin Camaras on the mission was through their ranks. You being a corporal at the time, him being a
private soldier.
You also mentioned a Mendy. You said J Mendy or something like that.
J Mendy. Mendy to J Mendy.
That's the man, JB Mendy.
In your statement, it states PJ Mendy.
PJ Mendy.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
Yes, that's what's correct, PJ Mendy.
I know that you understand English, Mr. Camara, but please allow for the interpretation before you respond.
Okay, Mama.
Yes, I didn't hear.
You said that he's late and he died during in Liberia. Is that correct? Is it Liberia?
For Liberia.
That's the truth.
I'm trying to seek clarification because in your statement it says Darfur. So I want to make sure we have the right person.
Yes, he's the man I'm talking about. He died in Darfur.
Thank you for that clarification. What was his rank at the time?
Private soldier.
He was a private soldier.
So out of this group of 5 soldiers from Farafenye who arrived at Brikamaba, you were the most senior. Is that correct? So who was the leader of the group then?
I was the leader of the group at the time.
You told us that you came from the engineering branch.
Ko ya fo commission fana ko ite botan fanna menna la sojar kunda rol mi ga engineering doku bundar.
Antol engineer lady.
Yes, we were under the engineering section.
Yentale purka ngambra ngafu jane nundo.
Yes, they employed me to do that job. I think I mentioned it here before.
Yes, you did. What about the other 4? What part of the army were they from?
Silang ita kola o mo nanol kotengol wol boda sojar kunda fanna jumaldo.
Walmu infantry sojarol.
They were infantry soldiers.
So when you alighted at Brikamaba around 8 or 9 p.m.,
ko biringal furata Brikama ba jita moto kono kata memu talanse kata fo talon kono to mafam.
Can you tell us what you did?
Ko isa fo no mole inal alnata na muneke.
After
arriving at Brikamaba that night, we sat down for a while. Then I informed my colleagues that what we should do now, let's go to the Alkali's place. So far there is nothing happening around here now.
Just a second. Sorry to interrupt you. Prior to departing from Farafenya Barracks, you were told that the students at Brikamaba were demonstrating and destroying things. When you arrived, did you notice any kind of demonstrations or destruction?
Ani birikama
No, we didn't realize any destruction. We didn't find them doing any destruction.
You said you alighted. Did you go to a particular place in Brikamaba prior to what you're about to tell us?
Ako ikal kabral furada Brikamaba aljita. Fo janding kabral furada Brikamaba aljita. Fo altara dula dol to ban janding bina mem fola jang altara damendo ma. Altara dula dol to ba.
Ha ndara alkaloya.
Yes, we went to the Alkali when we arrived.
Let me be more specific. Did you go to the police station before you went to the Alkalo's place?
Ala fitale purja yesene ya. Fo altara police station to bang jannal bida alkalo ya bang fo altara bindola fo jannal bida alkalo ya.
Ala moro ngin the police station to.
The vehicle dropped us at the police station.
Me wala to see.
That's where we were sitting.
Can you tell us who the station officer at the time was?
Ko fo isa fo no commission jumala mu o jamano jumala mu station officer di o police station ro je Brikama.
Babanding from Mamanding Fati.
It must be either Babanding or Mamanding Fati.
Can you tell us if the station officer provided you with any information about what was happening at the time?
Ako hotembo fo isa fo no nyele bang station officer nyale mentara je kamen to fotem fo ye kibar do fango fanam fali en bang biral futata ji.
Birum futata je.
Yes, when we arrived there.
Kabrin tol jita moto kono.
When we alighted from the vehicle,
yala anin tol la commandal diamudo.
We discussed with our commander.
Ndol fan nata nyininka munek bijang.
So when we arrived, we also asked him what's happening here.
Akonye ko karamtu dino lafta girele kala jang.
He told us that students wanted to stage a demonstration here.
And teacher do bijang abe secondary school.
And there is a teacher here who is teaching at the secondary school. They said they are going to kill that teacher. So when we alighted there, the question we posed to him.
Do you know how many schools were in Brikamaba at the time?
Ko fo wato la yalo ne karabunje le Brikamaba.
Ha wato la karamunfula je primary school ni secondary school.
There were two schools at Brikamaba at that time, the primary school and the secondary school.
And so when the station officer told you that students wanted to kill the principal, and that they wanted to stage a demonstration, what did you do next?
Then we went to see somebody, a man. He's a CID officer. He's stationed at the police station there. We asked him where the compound of the alkali was situated. We all got up and went to the alkali.
Can you tell us the name of the CID officer that you spoke to?
Ako aldiam the CID officer mine faisa to fono moleba.
Ha, Fakeba Dabo.
Yes, his name is Fakeba Dabo.
So did you make it to the Alcalo's house?
Alnar na ta alkalo la kordato leba.
Birinda Alcaloya.
So when we went to the alkali, we gave him the word that he should talk to the school children to stop what they wanted to do.
Who spoke to the Alcalo?
Jumala diam da alkalo niye.
I talked to the alkali.
Do you recall his name?
Isa kilo sa to murano leba.
Alcalo matul bara kontongo manyina wala hansa fatile ma kontongo.
I cannot recall the alkali's name, but his surname is Fati.
After you told him the purpose of your visit, what did he say?
Bringali alla tañin kuñin faye alla dalilo mende me ana sa adaraje ay muna fali.
Alcalo nyefo nyeko me diamuli na alta ko to ila sato kambane keba.
He said they will talk to the school children, and there is somebody there who happens to be the group leader of the youth in the village.
So what did you do after that?
We went to that youth leader. We told him the same thing. Then we came back.
Do you recall the name of the group leader?
No, I don't know that man's name.
You told us that all of you went, meaning all 5 soldiers. Did you go with anyone else?
All 5 of us went to the alkali, and all 5 of us went to the youth leader too.
You mentioned a CID officer called Fakeba Dabo.
CID officer do of for the mentor mu Fakeba Dabo.
Did he go with you?
No, he didn't accompany us. He just showed us the location of the alkali's compound, but he didn't go with us.
And what about at the group leader's home?
He also told us that he will talk to the students.
Was Fakeba Dabo at the group leader's home?
No, he didn't go to that place also. He just pointed the compound to us, telling us that that's where the youth leader lives, but he didn't go with us.
When you, after having left the police station, gone to the Alcalo's house as well as the group leader's house, did you see any other soldiers in Brikamaba apart from the 5 of you?
Well, if there were any other soldiers, I didn't see them.
So as far as you know, you were the 5 soldiers in Brikamaba, correct?
Yes, that is what I think.
After the group leader's home, where did you go next?
We came back to the police station and sat down there.
Around what time did you arrive at the Brikamaba police station?
Was it when we came from Farafenye or?
No, the question is, When did you go back to the police station?
Ka nyini kamena wala nyindi ko al murunta police station oro wati jumal kamuru station oro.
After you had gone to the alcalo's house and the group leader's
Ko
house?
biringal bor alcalo al tata funding ke nyaton ko nyina kordado. Kabal bor funding ke nyaton ko nyina kordado kara station oro o kera montro wati jumal.
O mam mede amanta mi 30 minutes la.
Well, it didn't take us long. It didn't go beyond 30 minutes.
Can you give us an idea of the time?
Ko fo montro wato ite fila miraro ila kunna miraro isa fa isa dino isa fo no ba.
Because coming from Brikama ba otumo after 9 to 10 le.
When we arrived at Brikama Bar, it was after 9 to 10.
Mosa mirano ko tabo bekela 11 le.
Well, one can take it that it must be around 11 o'clock.
At the Brikama Bar police station,
Ko Brikama Bar police station oro.
did you see anyone who was arrested in connection with the demonstration?
Way moji je nyalo ta mo kanjele ka fo ko nyi ya muta nyi mbalamba ya la ko la ba.
Hani ndemaje.
No, I didn't see anyone there.
Did you have an opportunity to see the area where detainees are held?
Ko fo inata na nyi silo so da banka mol je mi alon ko ye mutale ye di sindi da mento jeto ba.
Police station o kono fo.
In the police station or somewhere else different from the police station?
In the police station, did you have opportunity
Police
to see
station oro.
either the cells or some other area where
Ite na
detainees are held?
ina na nyi harje so da ban puruka moje mi alon ko ya muta police station oro je fo selo kono la ban waranto dinkira to station oro je mi alon ko ya sindi je le do.
Hani ndemeje.
No, I didn't see anybody around the police station who has been arrested.
The commission has received testimonies from different witnesses
Commission e kuma kan soto mol bulujang mo jamal bulujang
indicating that at the very least 2 people were arrested and detained that evening.
andu way nyin tande jango ko nyin keri ko la famfa jeto mo fula e wol muta e arrest
The head boy and the assistant head boy of Brikama Bar school.
Brikama Bar karamo nyin ila karamo do dinngol lak fannala ila sungudinol la karola ila nyaton ko anin kambandol la karola ila nyaton ko ka me head boy anin head girl yol mutale
Mal fo sibura jaldintul kanaje barantul la narango je mammo arresinte nyaala de.
Well, I don't know, they might have been arrested and released before we arrived, but in our presence there, nobody was arrested.
So your testimony is that from around 8, 9, 10, 11,
ko woto wala nyindi ko etela kuma kan woto wala nyindi ko kabo talanse konondo tang fo tanning killing
no detained persons were at the station.
mo mantaran police station oro je mi alon ko abe marole kono
Nko nte malo nani membe kono to. Manfuta banda kono to ke jube bar maji je anu malo.
Well, I don't know because I didn't go right into the police station. If that is the situation or the cells, I didn't see that area. I didn't go in there. So this is why I don't know whether there were people detained there.
Were you or any members of your team involved in any arrests?
ko fo ite waranto e moñolo ni menutare ni membe kafo groupe killing fo mo soro do me an ko e datar do mutaro arrest ro ko nyingo mutaro nyin kono ba
Hani makala muda.
No, I am not aware of that.
Okay, we will come back to that point.
kombina murla na wotota
What about the issue of a curfew?
ko finyi na kuodu
Did your group impose a curfew upon your arrival in Brikama Bar?
biringal furata birka ba sare kono fo alla kafo nyin alla groupe nyin inata na ko fi dundi birka ba kono le ba
Dol man ko fi dundi birka because kabim furata kabringo beke fom pare dan ko en ko ngana ata ala be sirin blacklin.
Well, we didn't impose any curfew there. When we arrived after sitting for some time, then we said, okay, let's try and brew some green tea.
Did you at any point that evening
fo ite wati soto ba wula rola
disperse any gatherings in Brikama Bar?
de kafo mi alon kafo e tara birka ba kono ale na ali wul janjanji fo ale o kele je ba
Hani mo faranke.
No, we didn't disperse any group there.
We have received testimony from the principal of the Brikama Bar school
ako kuma kan soto jang kabo birka ba karamo nyin na nyarongo memu la principal odi
Mr. American Mendy,
ka fa Mr. American Mendy
He testified that soldiers came into his compound and dispersed the students that were there.
Sojarol nata ala kordato ye karamundo dinnugol janjang e menube ala korda ko non.
Ngamen kalam tadi kabrin kata alkaloya musol be la fen alkaloya sokone je musol iborta.
Well, what I can attest to is that when we were going to the alkali's compound, women were singing religious songs inside the alkali's compound. But the moment they saw us coming, they ran away. I told them that don't run away. We are not here for you people. Yes, that happened.
The question is, did you go to the principal's home? In order to disperse students who were at his home. That night of the 10th of April, we haven't moved yet to the next day.
April 10
No, we didn't go to the principal's compound.
Okay, let's move on. So you arrived back at the Brikama police station around 11 p.m.
Police station
Did anything else happen that night?
No, that night, nothing happened that night.
Can you tell us what happened the next morning?
Somanda.
Yes, in the morning.
Fakeba Dabo was Siadio.
The CID man Fakeba Dabo.
Akongata a teacher dole kama in a secondary school.
He told us to go after a teacher who was at the secondary school. Yes.
What were you meant to do in relation to that teacher?
He said that the students said that they were going to kill that teacher. He said we should go and pick him up and bring him to the station.
What time was that?
8 after 8. Immediately after 8, Sobanda, Kabri.
That was 8 after 8, immediately after 8 in the morning when we got up.
Prior to that, did you at any point make any arrests that morning?
For what is Somandala, Altoli Aresro Kelaba?
Dolma arresto Sobanda Judo.
We didn't arrest anybody that morning.
So no member of your team arrested anyone that morning. Is that what you're saying?
No, sir.
Yes, we didn't arrest anybody.
We will come back to that. So in the morning you were told to go to the principal. Tell us what happened.
When we went for the principal, Mumfeng? Yes, that's where the quarreling started.
Because
when we said that we are going to go away with the teacher, the students said, why did we come to their school?
Let's take it step by step, Mr.
Camara.
When you left the station after 8 in the morning, it was you and 4 of your men, is that correct?
Yes.
Were you carrying weapons?
Yes, we all had guns, but the case webbing where the bullets are, I took it from my body and kept it somewhere.
What kind of weapons were you carrying?
Comme kidi façon si fala be de bulonu.
AK-47.
We were having AK-47s.
Wala bentol bebul.
That's what all of us had.
You said you took ammunition, is that correct?
Ko ye ammunition ota for correct lem wo tonya le moti bang.
Ata unko nga mabo.
Yes, I kept it.
We know that you had live rounds and you had blanks.
Ngayin faham le ko ye kese tonya al sorole ye kese sobel sorole anu ye blanks kese wol fan sorole.
Mbola o kese tonya ka men foten.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The live rounds are the bullets I kept.
Why did you do that?
Munaya tina yo okay?
Because keso pino ke brandle nungala ko nindara ngindulando askeno ndemborol be bolaje o ngamboro sotoje.
Case webbing is something that is uncomfortable when we are carrying it. And I was thinking that where we are going, we might be chased away, we might be running away from the place, and it might be disturbing me. That's why I kept it.
And I ketambulu mistake ko different gafu boy soli pour yela case no bondi.
And it was also a mistake for me to tell the other people to remove their case webbings and keep them.
Do you mean it was a mistake for you not to tell the other soldiers to remove their live ammunition?
Ako foyle jing akoto mu ne wala mindi ko I filitale mara I jumital do man din ka fo I moño dole pour yela kese to be on ke bondi ka mabo.
Yes.
Can we have clarity on this, because apparently the interpretation was not clear.
Jang sene jang lafta jang sene andele. Aha. Ako eko nyim kete mistake quality pour mum feng.
Kes webino. Kes webin.
Aha.
Keso ka kemen kono.
Ha ngalo.
Alam ikabule kangol jang.
Ha.
Yo wobe mo be balale life round be wala kono.
So silang eko bira eko mistake le ka fo ye talu mabo bang fo.
Ha ko amabo.
Yes, it was a mistake for me to tell them to remove their case webbings and keep them away.
Did you tell the other soldiers to remove their live rounds?
Foya foya o soldier ko moñol yene pour yela kesol nyim bondi ba.
Ha anko wala foten.
Yes, that's what I'm saying now.
Did they do that?
Foya o kele ba.
Make kabrin tara kramudo.
They didn't do it, but when we went to the school...
No, 1 second. Let's just focus on what you've just said. You said you told them to remove the live rounds, but they did not do it. Is that clear? Please wait for the interpretation.
Ko mistake tale pour ka fo ente enta bondile. Ka fo tolie mistake tale birin tara fo natale ngafo e pour ya bondi.
I made a mistake. I took off mine and kept it. But I didn't tell them to remove theirs. We went until when we came back, that's the time when I informed them to remove their case webbings.
Okay, now it's clear. Why didn't you tell them to remove their live rounds at that point?
Ko fo ba ndenda bu legenda fuleni bar mistake tale.
That's what I'm saying. So far I took off mine and kept it. I should have informed them too, but I forgot. It was a mistake on my side.
So even though you knew it wasn't something you would need, you forgot to tell your soldiers.
Yes, but when we came back, after leaving the premises of the school, I told them to go and remove their case webbings and keep it.
Let's focus. So you forgot to tell them to remove the live ammunition before you went to the school.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was a mistake on my side. I didn't tell them to remove their case webbings.
So tell us what happened when you arrived at the school.
When we arrived at the school, when we wanted to bring the man, Bakeba went into the house They discussed something.
Before that, step by step. When you arrived at the school, what did you observe?
Bring alfura da karamu ngoro muneke alla korosi ladi.
When we arrived at the school, we found some in the school there. Some were standing outside.
Who were those people?
They were students.
At that point, did you and all your soldiers enter the school or not?
For what all it ini monyol soldier rolling albe dunda karamo kono nyina kono le bang for almandu
ani mbeba ndu karamo do wollo karamo dato jile
we all didn't go in. They stood at the gate.
And you went inside the school, correct?
Ko jeto ite dunda karamo nyin kono to nyalamba
ha nde dunda karamo kono nim fake ba dabo.
Yes, I went into the school myself and Fakeba Dabo.
But Fakeba dunda kadiamu teacher niye.
But Fakeba went into the house to talk to the teacher.
Can you tell us where the teacher's residence is located within the school?
Ofisa fono mole. Teacher nyine la sabata dingirane ka fe da me residence abe sabata minto abe karamo e minto mafanne.
Ila sabata la brikam.
Karamo kono e minto mafanne.
Awo karambu bedame. Aha. The man for game classroom of Kram, but need to Krambu kono. Ela left demanding Bunimbe Radunda.
Well, I don't know whether it's a resident or a classroom, but if you enter the school, it's on the left-hand side of the compound.
When you arrived at the principal's compound, did you enter inside?
For the principal on Korda Ningono, Faldunda Konotaleba?
I'm not sure whether he's the principal. Well, but he's a teacher anyway, and we got the information that the students said they are going to beat him.
Thank you for that clarification. So when you arrived at the teacher's compound, did you enter the compound?
Paulo foi ko dammo nano lota krammo darol barente din fakeba dunda bunguro ndefana lota bundaro.
Yes, when we arrived at the school, my 4 colleagues stood at the gate of the school, but me and Fakeba Dabo, we went inside the school, and it was Fakeba who went into the room to talk to the teacher.
I want to clarify something. I understand that you said the students wanted to beat him, and you also said the students wanted to kill him. Which one is it?
I have iko karamlo dino nyin lafta lipalale andu iko lafta fala fana nyim fulo jumal munem mun jumalan kumakan jumalan
na first one ngamra ngole ko iko ba fala.
Yes, my first statement I said that they said they were going to kill him. Yes, that's what I said initially. Yes. That's what he told me. But I don't know whether that's the truth, but that's what he told me.
Okay. So thank you for that clarification. So it's Fakeba, the CID officer, who went and spoke to the teacher. When Fakeba came out, what did he tell you?
When Fakeba came out, he told me that the teacher said he is not going anywhere.
Did Fakeba give you any other information when he came out?
When he came out, he said, the students said they are going to burn down the police station. That's where they are running to. That's how we also ran with the students towards the police station.
When you say you ran with the students,
yes, we all ran together because we were trying to reach the station before the students.
Were the students running in front of you as well as behind you?
Ako fo karamudo dinniwol nyingi be bori kal nyaato le bang fo ibal komale.
Ani dol ben komale dol ben ñaatu.
Well, we were mixed. Some were behind, some were in front of us.
At that point, where were your weapons?
Ko watola altola kidol le.
Kidol ben kabala.
The guns were hanged on our shoulders.
Did you or any of your soldiers at that point shoot your weapons?
Fo watola ite ni sojari moño le sojaro ni men be sila kilim fo ale kidol fayla ba.
Ani mo bang kido fayo watul.
No, nobody fired a gun at that time.
Apart from running, meaning you were running, the students were running, did anyone else do anything?
Ko ninga botalo borola wala nyinde ko albe bori kan karamudo dinol fana be bori kan fo alef ku sora ale menke jeba ale menke ba.
Hani mo fenke jede ngon ka borla ngara nga ñoo sabanje pour ikana je jani.
No, we didn't do anything, nothing happened. We were just running so that we can reach the place, so that the students will not burn down the police station.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived at the police station?
Police afono mole bira fura police station ro muna nata nake.
Ni fura police station ro.
When we arrived at the police station,
wado mura nga fo ñine ko ali ko ala keso ñim mabo. Ala bundal balal ya mabo.
That's the time when I told my colleagues to remove their webbings and keep them.
What time will Fengo start? Kurkarifayo start?
That's the time when the stoning started.
So let's take it slow.
Nga doma.
When you arrived at the station,
Biringal fura police station ro.
What did you observe?
Itela korosiro emuna dila.
La crossroad emendina wado.
The observation I had at that time
was Carabinu Lafata, or come some mandala nunto, Cabritul Bidaje, Barbirina, and Atra is Seattle.
When we came back, we found that they increased, the students' number increased.
But police will be a bungonole, police will be a of Soconigere.
But the police were inside the station.
But
they didn't come out
Look at Makoi
to help us.
When you saw the students, what, if anything, were they doing?
Ako biringale karamudo diningole ni atra kubeje be menke kanu yemuna ngoti yemunanke.
What boy be kurkarifayo la kati mandun noje. Ndolnata ngamol telandalang. Purka bungo so round.
Well, they were stoning. That's what they were doing. So when we arrived, we surrounded the building.
Can you tell us who was stationed where regarding your group?
Ko faisa fono molie ale nyo talantala nyaadi le alla ka fo nyin kono momo be tar la marlen jamma fa jumala be tar la marlen jamma fa
Ndebe silo kam mafane.
I was on the side of the road.
Dobe silo kan te mafa.
The other one was on the other side.
Who's the other one? Who's the other one, and on which side?
Jumala bel minto ni minto jumalem mo belo minto ni minto
Girinjai.
Ani bo mem faranu.
And the other one who is of late now.
Which side was Green Jai standing on?
Green Jai atabe mafa jumal tonu
Korda koma mafa.
Behind the compound.
And what about PJ Mendy? Where was he standing?
PJ Mendy no atabe lo
Nyimbe koma je.
PJ Mendy was the man with Girinjai behind.
What about Aliu Kambi? Where was he stationed?
Aliu Kambi wo tarra jamma fa comme manikol ka salung la mafa.
Aliu Kambi was the man standing on the southern side of the police station.
And lastly, where was Lamin Camara, private soldier?
Lamin Camara was standing on the eastern side of the compound.
You said at that point you told them to put away their live rounds.
Koy ko o wato la ya fo ne ko pour yela kesol kidol nyin landi kesol nyin landi.
Did they do so?
Koy o kele ba.
They didn't remove their webbings.
But you were the senior man on the ground.
Itela mu nyaron ko o dinkirato.
Yes.
Wait for the question. Was this a suggestion or was it an order?
Yendo
kunna ila miro lolti ban fo kangole di.
Kangole jara dro.
Ko fo I fangola kunna miro lole mbang fo kangole di la ba ila
order
mbang.
Awala dilang ko pour ya case we do landi. Ye mambo dulado.
It was an order. I gave them an order to remove their webbings.
But they refused to do so.
Yes, they didn't carry out my order.
So tell us what happened as the students were throwing stones. How did your soldiers react?
When the stoning became intense,
Aliu Kambi
was wounded on his head.
PJ
Mendi was stoned on his leg.
That's
the time when I told Fakeba, help us to get those who passed, who went to Makati.
So you were asking for reinforcement at that point?
Yes.
Was there any shooting at that point?
Yes. Yes, the students were stoning and we were replying with blank bullets so that they can be far away from us.
At that point, could you tell that what your colleagues were firing were blank bullets?
It will be very difficult for me to ascertain to that. Because I told them to use only blank bullets. But if anybody shot anything there which wasn't a blank, then that guy disobeyed me.
Are you saying that as a trained soldier, you cannot differentiate between blank bullets and live ammunition?
Ako saying why written soldier rolled for imanying fatam fanso long blank keso aning kese sobe ni kumata foite bono la nyoto. I stood here and declared that. Said that I am an electrician. The training I did.
Food training all along aninka kido ka afanya aninka kogni come kido kumakao o nyimolo.
The training I went through is how to march and how to handle guns. But gunfire, the sound of gunshots, well, I cannot differentiate that.
When you give your answers, please look at me or the commissioners so that we can also see your demeanor.
Ko ni la jabiro di isa ta fango jube ye commissioner fa nan jube isa ji financi la lo lalo.
So at that point, your belief that the soldiers were shooting blanks was because you told them to use their blanks, correct?
Ko ila jiki la men wala nyindi ko wato la soldier rol mi e fayro ke ko ye kese folel le fay jiki la nyina ko ye kawo men di la ye wala ke fu tonyala.
Kabri be fayro la.
When they were shooting, well, I hope that they used blank bullets. That's what I told them.
So that hope means that you couldn't have known if they used live ammunition. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you use any live ammunition?
For el nara kidis kese sobe use leba.
Dema use that no more advice purka use.
I didn't use live bullets and I didn't advise any one of them to use live bullets.
How long did that shooting continue for?
O fire onying ay wati jellesi.
Fire onying mamme because iringa kila ke nyunie.
The shooting didn't take long. So because when I sent for reinforcements, when they were coming, they came with 2 pickup vehicles. Wasa came with his pickup. Balde also came with his pickup.
Let's try to get a clear testimony regarding the duration.
Of course, na jansene yandi puruka membe misujita membe suilaning e waro la ala waro la jamfola.
You told us that you went to the school sometime after 8 a.m., correct?
ko itara karam muro wati to men keta talanse ima fon fotonya lemba.
You weren't at the school for a long time, and then you went back to the police station.
Inara nata karam muro fo wati jamfare ne inara na alnar na muru kata police station or fotonya lem.
How far is the school from the police station?
Karam mo nim police station on nyina jamfo be nyoy nyaadi de.
Karam mo nim police station la jamfo.
The distance between the school and the police station?
Well,
it's a little bit lengthy. The distance is a little bit lengthy.
So around what time did you arrive at the police station before the shooting started?
Montoro wadi jumala la fura police station or janim fairo nyimbe kala.
Arakeno 1 hour because kabrim ntol kana nimboro renata.
It can be 1 hour because when we were returning, we all came running.
So let's say around 9 a.m., correct?
Yes, it's around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Can you tell us around what time the reinforcements came in the form of Camara and Lieutenant Camara and Balde?
The time they were arriving around there was around 10 to 11.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure of that.
How were you able to tell the time?
That time I had no watch with me. I just estimated the time we took to go there and the time we came back. I just estimated that I wasn't having a watch. It can be around 11 o'clock.
So what happened when they arrived?
Well, when they arrived, the students and people who were stoning us ran away.
At that point, do you know if anyone was injured as a result of gunshot?
Yes, 2 of my men were wounded.
Let me repeat the question. At that point, do you know if anyone was injured as a result of gunshots?
Kafoko wo molu kono fo mo sotonta je la menna baramo sababo keta kidi kesoti.
No woman koy madakatu wodol mo meñininka ka foy ko jumala baramata o mantaje ke jube because itol ka borle ikata.
Well, that's not clear to me. I didn't go there to check and nobody told me because they ran away and left. So this is why I cannot ascertain too whether any one of them was wounded.
So can you tell us what you observed as the reinforcement came in the form of Lieutenants Camara and Balde?
For science, I found no mole. It is a cross road. I'm gonna deal. Bring reinforcement. Okay, when Lafaro kera kabonang Lieutenant was a Camara and Inka Balde.
Angu kabru wakata nyunu bortale because kodumo mol sojaro Franciata.
Well, when that happened, they ran away. They all ran away because when they saw that the soldiers' number increased, they ran away.
Yo, kurkatifayo data.
At the time when the stoning decreased.
Was there any shooting when those soldiers arrived?
Biro sojarol fura fire ketale bang.
Ha wo sojarol kabribina.
Yes, when those soldiers came,
be fire la no moto kono in moto menkana.
They were shooting with their guns even when they were on board their vehicles on arrival. Yes.
Do you know the first names of Lieutenants Camara and Balde?
Lieutenant Camara and Balde. If it all found London.
Lieutenant Camara and Balde. Wasa Camara.
Camara is Wasa Camara.
But Balde more mo tolo.
But I don't know
Na
the first name of Balde. I know the surname Balde, but I don't know his first name.
And do you know from which barracks they came from?
Ondu fosayen fo yalo na ibora barracks jumalto.
Balde borinam Basse la otumata be Basse.
Yes, Balde came from Basse because he was posted at Basse.
Camara be Kudang.
Camara was at Kudang.
Do you know if they arrived at the same time or did they arrive at different times?
Fo yalo ne fo ibe furata montro wata kilingol labam fo ifurata nyonyale bam.
Imam fura wata kilingol bari 30 minutes go mandu temande.
They didn't arrive at the same time, but the time span between them is less than 30 minutes.
And do you know which group arrived first?
Fo yalo ne kafu jumale fo lo furata.
Group mem follow furata.
Mem follow furata.
Balde follow furata.
Balde's team was the first on arrival.
Are you sure about that?
Fo ilara wala labam.
What happened when Balde's team arrived? Did they stop at the station or did they go somewhere else?
Mune keda birim Balde la grupo mol furata fo ilota police station to bam fo itara bladol.
Birinata mallo police station tamedala enira fairo.
When they came, they didn't stop at the police station.
Itara fo nyato.
They went up, they passed us and went in front when they were firing.
Inara murna.
And later on came back.
Indol franka birinata.
The other team also, when they arrived, they didn't reach the point where the first team went, but they also passed us a little bit and came back. They came back. But when they came back, they were all on board their vehicles. Yes. But I don't know whether they might have gone to other parts of the village. That I'm not aware of. But what I saw, that's how it happened.
So as they were coming to Brikamabad, there was shooting going on and the crowd dispersed, correct?
Ila kuma ko mnyinde wala mnyinde kabringi bina kan Brikamabad sa ko be fairo ke kan o fairo nyin kono rom mol fanan janjan.
Mol borta ha.
Yes, that's when they arrived with shooting, that's the time when the people dispersed and ran away.
What did you do after they arrived?
Ite ale mune ke biri furata.
Biri furata.
Yeah. When they arrived, what we did?
What do you mantra fenke kam because what do you be batara?
We were not doing anything because by that time we were all tired.
Did you remain at the police station or did you go somewhere else?
Foi to the police station or robang foi tara dula do robang.
Ndeba nde bodaje ndara fenko jube. Gamtel.
I left there and went to the Gamtel.
Because modobeje where for go Gamtel fenko nyim buto ni ya boindi.
Because somebody informed me that the Gamtel boot was vandalized until they pushed it down.
Did you go to Gamtel on your own or did you go with the rest of your soldiers?
Yes, I went with one of my colleagues, Kambi.
Can you tell us what you observed when you arrived at the Gamtel building?
What I saw was that the boot was pulled down. It was lying on the ground. The glasses of the building were all broken. Yes.
Did you observe anything else apart from that?
No, that's what I observed.
Do you know who caused that damage at the Gamtel building?
Oh,
no, I cannot say that.
After that, what happened next?
Brindara watumu ngamira around 12 mafang. 12 nsafo 1 mafang.
Well, this happened around 12 to 1. I can say it must be around 1. That's the time when the captain came.
When the captain arrived, do you recall if you had prayed the afternoon prayers or not?
Ko birin captain on furata fo hakilo si nyimano fo waro le salifana sale la ban fo imasale.
Ngolo fo waro le salifana sale.
Yes, that's the time when I prayed the 2 o'clock prayers.
Was that before he arrived?
fo keta janding
Ah,
abe
janna ka fuda.
Yes, before he arrived, he prayed.
So that would have been the 2 o'clock prayers, correct?
wodo be kela salifana salo de fo toñale
Askeno salfana sidi askeno may barinting asal.
Well, it might be exact time for prayers, it might be before, but I prayed anyway.
And so when the captain arrived, can you tell us what happened?
ko silang biring captain on fudata sa fo nyamuna na tanake
Kabinde ndara captain oya.
I went to the captain.
Sa fo captain o fo en call. Ayun kumandile teng.
Captain called me.
Ndara je.
I went there.
Akwenye ko mune kita jang.
He asked me what happened here.
Ngai ko ndol mbarara janne because you siata ndol tile bake.
I told him that, well, we suffered here because these people, their numbers are more than ours. He said, is that the only thing that happened? I said, well, that's what I've seen. He told me, no, somebody died here. He told me 2 people died here. I said to him, but I didn't see those people. I said, and the captain told me, well, this is what happened. But, and I told him that, well, if that is the truth, then our mission has failed. Because that shouldn't have happened. And he didn't tell me anything else again. Then I returned to my colleagues.
Was that Captain Babukar Keita who you referred to earlier?
wala captain babukar kera
Yes, that's Captain Babukar Keita.
So when he told you that 2 people had died,
ko bira ko ko mo fula fata jang
and you said, well, that means your mission failed.
ita kay ko jeto e wodo dolla na nanying internet ale nanala.
Can you tell us what measures you took as a result of that information?
Fo isa fo no commission silang kabring ibo keta ite mum simfa nya dalta biro keta
Yes, the measures I took. I returned to my colleagues. I asked them, who fired live bullets here? They said nobody fired a live bullet here. I said, no, that's impossible.
Because rubber bullet
Because rubber bullets don't kill people. Tell me who fired live bullets here. Let me inform the captain before he leaves. They said they didn't fire live bullets. I checked their blank rounds. Some people had already finished firing their blank.
Which people had finished firing their blank rounds?
ko jumalle kesol blank sol fay
Na boys all.
They are my colleagues, my boys.
I need to know which one of your colleagues had finished their blank rounds.
alafta la ni kalong monyo jumalle me la bullet sol fay la kesol fay
Fire bang. Many are blanco lubang. Well, their blanks were exhausted, but I'm not sure whether they fired live rounds after that.
Mr. Camara, just a second.
ako ya sodo bandi
This has to be clear. You said that you checked your colleagues' blanks, their blank bullets.
ko e monyo la bullet sol nyin jube
And some of them had exhausted their blank bullets.
anu idol ikonoje woli yetal be fayle
My question is, which of the 4 had exhausted their blank
ko nyini
bullets?
kamen wala nyindi ko nyi monano nyin kono jumalle yetal be fay fo ya bang
Giri had exhausted firing his blanks. One of his magazines was missing. I don't know whether he threw it away or what happened to it, or it got
One
lost with
step
him.
at a time. We're focused on the blanks.
ako ya simfanya na simfanya ba be nyabete ni blanks kese folele
Apart from green, did anyone else exhaust their blank bullets?
ko ninga bota green la fo do ko ten soronda la mi alon ko tal be fay ba
Yes.
Who?
Juma. Kambi. Kambi finished firing his blanks.
So those were the only 2 who had finished firing their blank
ko nyulle
bullets.
mo fulo donde mi alon ko woli yetal ba be
Yes, they were the two who exhausted their blank bullets.
Did you check their live rounds?
La kese sobel nying foyol fanan jube la ba korosi la ba.
Aha. Yalan kesi sobe.
Yes, as for live rounds,
Ya dina nun kamporo le.
were given to them at the camp.
Anun komanda ye won le puru ay blanco di la puru mbokana kese kendo fay.
And the commander warned them that nobody should fire live rounds. This is why they were given blank bullets.
Ndemo jube.
I didn't check that.
Arbirin nada.
But when we came back,
So you did not check their live rounds at that point?
That point, yes.
Ako wato la imela kese sobel nying mo jube.
yes,
As the leader of that group, didn't you have an obligation to check their live rounds?
Ako comme etelem kafo nyin na nyaton ko ti o wato. Fo etem ila nyanton tem pour yo jube wa wato la ba ya korosi.
Wo muto nyal.
yes, that's quite true.
So why didn't you do so?
Ko to muna ya sawi mo ke.
Me atna make
Why I didn't do it,
kese kendo nying.
the live rounds,
Ni ata ikata amorile.
if you take it from the armory,
Kidol be maborindame.
where the guns are all kept.
So ni nata
When you come back,
ika sendi jele.
you have to return those live rounds.
Duma ni wa senda je ka check le.
And when returning those live rounds, they check
Ni
it.
fem mankita je.
If anything is missing,
Kalon ne ko itela responsible board brat na mankita.
they will know that it's your responsibility,
So,
and they
wala
will know
nang-
why.
Wala nang ko individual drill level.
That's why I said that's an individual drill.
So you accept that you should have checked, but you didn't.
Ako wato se isonta nyin na ko ila do ko lam pour ya jube bari make.
And your explanation is that it would be checked later on at the armory.
Armory, yes.
Ila sadro min wala min ko ba jube la nyato do manding amori nyin do ni furata je.
Aka wala fada ya check le je dan talong.
Yes, that's what we are saying. Their live rounds were checked at the armory, and they knew.
What about the weapons? Did you check the weapons at all?
Ako kidol nyin dum foyol fanan korosi la ba ye jube ba.
Kido momo kidikil ne bebul. Ni ala kido tuje yala inatna.
Abe memma wolem kajibe fanyin kilo a fighter le fama fire bole mateng.
Luka fiber. Ni mola keso mankida anu kido la keso fay.
Well, yes, when they've already exhausted their bullets, that means they've fired their guns.
So you checked for only the blanks, not the live rounds or the weapon, correct?
Ko to nyin kamunta ko ye kese folel nyin do ye wolle jube mang kese sobel nyin mol jube fo to nyala.
Bar ndara fo komanda ne birinar.
Yes, but I informed the commander about that when we came.
And what did the commander say?
Komanda e munefo.
Wo mu komanda la do kul design.
Well,
Fay.
that's the commander's responsibility.
Adanyanda menkelate ol adanyanta olon na gamre. Nteng report ole benga nga fay ko nyin kabinta ta in London na nyin nekke so mankita.
Well, my responsibility was to inform him that this and this happened. So after that, it is also the commander's responsibility to take up things from there and go ahead with what he should do.
Indeed, we want to establish where your responsibility stops and where that of the commander begins.
Sene yata lafta lonna le pour itela do ko nyin yata niata janga be na janne andum komanda nyi fana nyen nata la damen to asambala minto le lafta ko wala sabatindi.
You've already told us that you failed to tell the soldiers to put away their live rounds initially.
Ko ya fo janko folo ko akete tarde maldi ma fo sojero le pour yela kesol nyi landi folo ke.
You said the second time you told them to actually put it away, but they disobeyed your order.
Ko fulanya ya fo fana ko pour ya landi bari yego kango di la bari mang balanta e mela kango ta.
And on this third occasion, you failed to check the ammunition, the live rounds, but you checked the blanks.
Sabanya fana ko kete filo le fana de mela live blanco ni jibe anu mela live round fana ima korosi.
At what point did you inform the commander of the checks that you made?
Wati jumala me commander nyin kalamuta ye korosi rol menke. Wati jumala ya fa ka kalamutandi.
Kabrin nata nga fay ne ko ñun lakki fenko mankitel.
When
membe amari o fana cheka nata fay.
Olemu Blanco Damandi.
Kesol.
Kesolo. When we came back, I informed the commander And when they went to the armory also, they were checked and discovered that some were missing.
How much time did you spend in Brikama Ba before you returned to Farafenya barracks?
Ko ale wati jelle ke Brikama Ba janding albe bola Brikama Ba kana murnam Farafenya.
Abri wo ko banda wolo.
Well, we came back the same day. After
ndata Kudang.
Then we went to Kudang.
Ya call kana iko ngamuru Brikama Ba.
That's the time when they called and told us to return to Brikama Ba.
Ndata for 2 weeks.
We went back to Brikama Ba and we were there for 2 weeks.
And after 2 weeks, you finally went back to Farafenya barracks, correct? And that was the point where the weapon, the ammunition, the live rounds were checked at the armory. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, when we returned, yes, that's the time they checked. But already the commander had known.
During the 2 weeks that you spent in Brikama Ba, did you or any of your soldiers shoot your weapons apart from what you told us on the 11th of April 2000?
For it waranto ila sojarol nyim. For most of the me ala keso kido nyim firebang. April karotil tang aning killing nyim kono ha.
Ani astaghfirullah de makalamude.
No, well, he initially said no, but well, he said he wasn't aware of that.
And
I didn't hear from any one of them.
Sorry, just to be clear, you're saying in the 2 weeks that you spent at Brikama Ba, after the events of 11th April 2000, neither you nor any of your soldiers, as far as you're aware, shot their weapons. Correct?
Yes, I said I was not aware of any one of them shooting after the incident at Brikama Ba.
So tell us what happened when you arrived at the armory at Farafenya barracks.
Was it when we returned back to Kasenam Farafenya?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, when we returned back to Farafenya,
we
returned our weapons to the armory. We returned the bullets. They discovered that Giri, one of his magazines was missing.
Was the entire magazine missing?
Yes, the whole magazine was missing.
You already told us earlier that there are 30 bullets in a magazine, correct?
Yes, I remember that.
Upon discovering that Green, also known as Abdunyai, upon discovering that an entire magazine of live rounds was missing, did you take any action in relation to that?
At the camp level there,
iko ba julal ya chagi le fam mala ya abri ya chaji ya kenyo membari ko ba julal.
Well, they said he is going to pay for it, and he was charged.
One step at a time. A point of clarification. You said that the only person whose live rounds were missing was Green. Does that mean that all 4 other soldiers had their live rounds intact?
Yes.
So did you report this information to your commander, that is Captain Babukar Keita?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I informed him about this news.
What did he say when you informed him of that?
akuonyinto
nga fulan nama le wala bente kang nga fulan nama askeno anara senior manol le afa askeno anara bara man fi fonde.
Well, after informing him, he didn't tell me anything. It's a possibility that he did something with his senior men, but as for me, he didn't tell me anything.
So he did not tell you anything about any measures that he would take?
Munta among fem foye je to ko atebenyi simfanya dale tala akuonyinto.
Yala.
Yes.
Kabri nga fa de akoy ba charge na. Yala nga fo jelen ko ya charge.
When I informed him, he said, well, they will charge him. That's what he told me. He said they'll charge this building.
I need clarification there. Initially, you said when you informed him, he did not say anything to you.
Yes.
And just now, I heard the interpretation say he said he would be charged, meaning Green would be charged.
Yes, I don't know what happened later, but he told me that the soldier will be charged.
Do you know if...
Excuse me to drink. Yes, I'm ready.
Mr. Camara, another point of clarification.
Mr. Camara,
how many bullets were missing from Abdunyai Green's ammunition, the live rounds?
Kese jelle filita Abdunyai kafme Green ala kese boro nyingono.
Kese tansa baninkili.
He missed 31 bullets.
And that would be a magazine.
The magazine carries 30 bullets.
And
after checking, there was 1 bullet missing in the magazine.
The magazine carries 30 bullets, and 1 was missing from the magazine. Or 1 more bullet was missing apart from the 30 rounds in the magazine.
Yes.
Which one is it? It's not clear to me. You said a magazine was missing. You said 1 bullet was missing as well. Does it mean that Green was missing 31 bullets?
Yalo alafta mensene andila jang. Yalo iko magazine ka kese tansa baleta. Yenyum fonun ko magazine mume o filita. Yo magazine do nyin kese kilin ne bota okono. So alaftole ka ko endila wala na ko kese tansa balin kilin ne filta.
Kabringa ake jolia ke jala. Kese kilin ne filta bar kabrin na amori. Yes,
exactly. The man lost a full magazine, and after the checkup at the armory, they discovered that another magazine was, 1 bullet was missing from another magazine, making 31 bullets missing.
And those all belong to Green, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is 1 magazine and 1 additional bullet.
Yes.
correct?
That's correct.
Yes.
So do you know if any action was taken against him in relation to the missing bullets?
Ako ila londota ya londe ban fo e natana simfanya data ala ko nyinto bang.
More long.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't aware of anything that took place afterwards. My duty, I reported it. Whether they took action or not, I don't know that.
I want to be clear because I heard interpretation saying he was charged.
Yes, I said that they said they will charge him. But afterward, whether they carried out the charge or not, that's what I am not aware of.
Thank you for that. Do you recall testifying before the Commission of Inquiry? I'm referring to the April 10 and 11 Commission of Inquiry in 2001.
April 10 and 11 2000 Commission
Young.
Ako fo is 2001. Yalo e kiskisir bunda londile kolu men keta 10 and 11 April karo. Fo idia muta commission fanan tole bang.
Ndara jele nga diamo starti na ndahani ma complete. Man diam.
Yes, I went there to testify. But when I started, they stopped me. I didn't complete my testifying and they stopped me, then that's how it ended.
But you did provide some testimony at the time, correct?
No, I didn't say anything. I just went there. No, they told me to write and I didn't write anything. So muneketa imandiamu iman saferoke. The day they called me, it was just like a stage. When they called me, they took me to that stage and they made me sit down there. And that's the time they told me to speak. They asked me, let me say what I know, but before I can complete, they came and told me to stop and come down this and step down from the stage. Yes.
So what I'm trying to establish is that before they stopped you, you provided some testimony to them about what happened.
And jail ye kili dame folota bolema.
Ani womanke.
Imam biri samba stage oto iko ye diam.
Yang akata janne yen samba ndal naras jang sengor yen kol. Ndara sengoria. Sengor yen nyinin kana kula ngasafi.
When I was called here and Sengor asked me.
Wodo womanke de.
But the first one didn't take place.
Ani moke.
No, that one didn't.
I'm referring to a different commission, not this
commission.
commission.
Commission dolema many don't take it.
Definitely.
No, they never did that.
So after the events of April 10 and 11, 2000,
April 10 and 11
the government set up a commission of inquiry to look into those events.
Yes.
And this commission was not long after the events of April 10 and 11. Do you recall appearing before that commission to testify?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I went there to speak.
Yeah, here
when I came here, I gave them my statement. It was written. But that first commission, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
ye birin nada
When I came,
yen samba babukar jata le ya
they took me to Babkar Jata.
aning fenke
Ninjuma.
captain no ngamle ala twice baji
Babkar Jata and his 2 IC. Baji.
sankare
Sankare.
all letter officer do
They are the people I found at the office.
yanyinin ka ngafwe
They asked me and I talked to them.
ning fenkel tata nyola
I went along with,
yenni officer do le bule ka fa
I went with an officer called,
atobranka
I forgot the name.
par jangamalen koy ma
He's a tall and fair-colored person.
birim freda
When I arrived,
e ko nga celeste jo ka fenko kan santo
they told me to climb up,
so ina de kanyinin ka
and they came, they started asking me.
o jamal la ko na ka nyinin ka de
Many people came there and they asked me questions.
dol ben nen na fa
Some were even insulting me.
because e ko nga wuli ya
They told me that I was telling only lies.
like ye karam do ning nani
4 students,
yol fana sama wol fana nyinin ka
they brought those 4 students who also questioned
yo
me.
kuma kan wala fani
Yes, this is what happened there.
mbeje
I was there. Another person came
ako nga jina
and told me to come down from the stage.
bernara ning officer nyintar
When I came down, I went back again with the officer.
man na ko mo moy ko tek
Then I didn't hear anything about it again.
When you appeared before Babukar Jata and others,
ko bri itambita Babukar Jata na adonyol nyato
did you tell them exactly what you have told the commission here today?
ko fo ya min fo jam biten ya fo fana yo fam fanke wala nyama ba
ka foy o nyama ba
sata wala fo fana yo wala nyama ba
ani
No,
kabante na gira je
when I arrived there,
nara fo head corridor
and akobiri tata je yekumo sata ja nyaming. Foya sata ulufana le wole nyama bambiri yenyininka.
ko la foy kabrim fara je ko itul ko ngasi ko ngata
When I arrived there, they told me to go.
gano ni wala fa ngata je gano
Yes, I went there with Gano. In Gano letata.
ni wala tata je
I went there with Gano. So Biral futata je. Yalo iko ye nyininkale. Ye nyininka kumolu menula. Amunta ye menu fojang. Ye nyininka tumo mena yo kuma kilingol le folu ye fana ye bang.
ngo kuma kilingol le fo
Yes. What I narrated here is exactly what I narrated to them when they started questioning me at that commission.
I'm going to send over a copy of the commission's report.
ko abe commission wala o commission do amanyin do fala ila reporto abakile be sirinda vendo
I just want you to see it, but I will read out from the report
ala fital don pour inya si lo akang bada memba fudunu akono abakaranne
after you've taken a look.
ni isi fanasa jube
Mr. Chairman, I will be showing the witness exhibit 0083 at page 36.
abe kiamana dunyo kan abe ite sedo abe commission nyin na report nyin aba tandile aba wala tandile la
Lera tansa ini sabanjang. Lera tansa ini sabanjang.
yo iko nyadi abakarama dimal bakaran ati akara.
Would you agree that in 2000, your memory would have been fresher than it is 19 years later in 2019?
Bebe sonna mala nyinna nyum ko keta wato mena 2007 kono wato hakilo be kuta yari na nyum ko nyin kono em kada sanji tannin kono to sainti.
And in fact, you have just told us that you provided the same information to that first commission of inquiry.
Science and the yemen fujante ira kuma kan wala nyinde ko yemen fujan science and ben sidula bento yo la diwo commission do fala nano masa kunda men benu njay commission men londinu yo kuma kan men fujan bi yo la fo fana fam fank man fentala man fel la fa
I'm going
Yes.
to read out the paragraph of the Commission of Inquiry's report, which concerns you.
Commission nyin na kuma kan wato paragraph nyin aba karande ya mi alon ko ay paragraph nyin woyete fan wala ma.
It is a summary of the evidence that you provided to that commission.
Lam ye kumo nyin sutiyandi don andum bare kuma sutiyando nyin ite fan wala kuma kan nyin men fo wala sutiyandi a paragraph nyin to.
After I finish, I will give you a chance to comment on that paragraph.
Ning karam fa pareta aba be wato dile la pour ye jabiro ke kuma kan nyin to.
At page 36 of the report,
Ko page 36 report nyin to.
it states, and I quote,
Ay nyin fo ko anu aba abe wala karanna bina wala karanna.
Corporal Camara said he could not speak English,
Ko Corporal Camara ko ate amang tuwa bu kan moy.
but understood it.
Ni ya fo aka fahamle.
His orders were given in English.
Anu ye kangol men diala ye diala tuwa bu kangol to.
He said he did not see any student with guns,
Ako ko mang hani karamundo dinding kilin jame alon ko anin kidolam.
and the soldiers and police were armed with guns.
Dieto report on yindo ko sojarol nim police ol beni la kidolam.
He said the soldiers he went with
Ko sojarol ini menu taranyola.
all had their ammunition intact,
Be la kidol sorola be temberinga femman manki femman dafa.
and identified Exhibit 38
Dum exhibit sere yar lawde men duni je kaf me exhibit 38 yo sutele.
the magazine of live bullets as live.
Wala magazine live bullet wal bebu kesol nin kidol bebe nun jele.
He said it might be that the deaths and injuries
Ko sikeno barmol nim farol men ketaje.
occurred before the soldiers from Kudang and Basse arrived.
Sikeno farol ni barmol sorda la wato men janding sojarol men bota kudang ning base be futala wol keta.
He said he returned 4 blank shots
Ko ye kese fole nani ye wala murundi
out of 16.
kabo tanding kese fole tanding woro kono.
He confirmed seeing the people arrested,
Andum kabri ye mol menu arrest kabri ye tandila isonta ko ye wolle arrest
being laid on the hot tar road,
ye landi sila kan siro nyin kan sila kando nyin kan.
but could not say who ordered that.
Bari man imalon no jumale o kangodi pour ka o ke walla.
He said he regretted what happened at Brikama Ba,
Andum yiko yaay tande je fiye fanan ko inim sabata le menketa birkama ba
and what happened there should not have happened.
andum menketa je amanyan nakake.
The witness said he left Brikama Ba on 12th April 2000
Yiko ko ibota birkama ba April karo kono tiltang anim fula 2005 kono.
and learned of the deaths at Brikama Ba
Andum
at Kudang.
biri futa farol menketa kudang biri futa da birkama ba len
Farol men keta Brikama Ba.
biri futa kudang dam ye yo furate la londor.
Kudang and Basse soldiers, he said,
Ko kudang nim base sojarol ye memfo.
came to Brikama Ba around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m.
Inada birkama ba talan kilim ma fan tibulo.
He said he was under the command of the SO,
Andu ko be men koto nun kangoto wala eso nyindi.
He denied that it was his group
Andu wa yeso soro ko manke la kafo moldi.
which did the shooting, which caused the deaths and the
Men ye
injuries.
fayro ke men nada na sababu nyim barmarol nim farol men ketaji.
End of that paragraph.
Ko paragraph o nyina dandula be danta wala.
What do you have to say to that paragraph?
Akoye muna soto be men folo paragraph o nyinda men karante men kanna sori yaten siyanten.
Ndede hakilo be benkan.
Well, me, what I can remember,
Be mu toñati nyanta wala fala.
what is the truth is what I should say.
Because tengal ne ko dunia wote la banda.
Because I know that nobody will end up in this war.
Ndol sojari o sojari mo fate bulu.
Every soldier, if you kill a person,
Lakara alawe kiti la wala.
God will judge you on the day of
So
judgment.
ni men man sila wala.
If you are not afraid of that day,
Ndeka o miral de.
I think of that.
Wala tina
That's why
woku nimbula ta kono.
whatever I find myself involved in,
Ngani hakilo sambanyola.
I go along with my senses.
Andum bugam fu bulandi ku kono imam men fonyi.
And I don't do anything which I am not ordered to do.
Mbuga so wala.
I don't do that.
Because alala yaro
Because God's punishment
wala jawyata hadamani wota.
is more painful than the human being's punishment.
Yo bihani ata yemuda yakuku kennaja.
Even if I am caught today and whatever they do to me,
Natara alata be nkunnale.
if God's punishment is over me,
What a baile.
that will never, that will ever take place.
Alamanti aman fair ala niera.
God doesn't take lightly with his human beings' life.
Mr. Camara?
Ako?
Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to bring you back to the paragraph that I've read out so that you can comment on it. In particular, the sentence where it says, he said the soldiers he went with all had their ammunition intact. You have just testified before this commission that the ammunition of Abdunjai, Green Jai, was missing 31 bullets. But your statement to that commission of inquiry is that all your soldiers had their ammunition intact. Why did you tell the commission that?
Ya sabungo for commission.
Ha.
Femme manki la kesot.
Ha.
Haramadia kamalaske no mistake.
Well, as I'm a human being, I might have made a mistake.
That is a very serious mistake, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Essentially, that mistake means that you were saying none of your soldiers could have been responsible for the deaths in Brikamaba.
Yes. Well, what I can say that I wasn't aware of those killings. I didn't see.
The question is about the live bullets.
Ako nyinin karobe dending kese sobe ulela many along come back more fokang.
Prior to arriving at that commission of inquiry in 2000, you knew that the ammunition of one of your men was missing. That 31 live rounds were missing. And yet you told the commission that all your soldiers had their ammunition intact. Why did you provide them with that wrong information?
Maybe
It might be that I forgot. But I don't want to tell lies.
But you agree that the information that you provided to the commission was false.
Bari so be son nañi nelaw ko e kibaro men di o commission wala num to num amange kibaro so tilindindi aman tiling
yes yes, I agree.
I will read out another paragraph from the Commission of Inquiry's report.
Wabina paragraph do fanan karande me alon ko commission nunto e mellonde o commission do abe paragraph do fanan karande yela moy.
And This time I'm looking at page 35.
Because I'm page 35 or Abola Jubeka.
And it continues on to page 36.
Now continue for page 36, page Tansabaning Waro.
The second to last sentence of page 35
Page 35 la Nibina Banna ala Duma Dongandi.
says that,
When you foko,
quote, witness denied that his men used live bullets.
Sedo nying balanta ko ala molu ala sojerul man kese sobe me munafangala watola.
And said he only learned that people had died over the radio.
Andung yen kalamuta wato na ko molu faraje ya moy radio leto.
He said he could not confirm what killed the students.
Andung ko ito ba tonya yandino ita ima ta sabatindino mune o karamudo dinol ni fa.
He said he merely carried his gun
Ko ila kidoni yasi kala dron.
and did not do anything with it.
Andu imam fenkala yasa ki sab kabala do ina ta da bari imam fenkala.
He said his men were armed
Ko ila molu ila kafo ila sojerol nying ibebe pareri no ila kidolu.
with blank bullets,
Andung ila blank bullet wala mi kesete jenu.
and they fired blank shots to disperse the
Andung
students.
kese folelu yolel fay pour ka karamudo dinol nyike janjandi.
Is that information accurate?
Ko fo kibaro nying atilintale bang.
That knew all of what Lindal.
If that's what they said, then it is true.
Our Yola Safekat, Ndani Momani Fenko Safed.
I didn't write this. I didn't write that with anybody, and I was not even Imam Kalamata Biribenin Safela.
Iriba Safela.
I was not aware of the time when they were writing this report.
This is a summary of the testimony that you provided before the Commission of
Ko ye
Inquiry.
kuma ka mendi commission nyindo yole kumata yole kafunyo matanda ya sutiandi ka fa somari ya summarize ya sutiandi.
Yes.
What remember Fenko contestified la?
Otumebe mi,
What remember Siring Jana testified la?
when I was there at the place where I testified, so otumole nyin kaito safe.
Camara what more ya Safe Barry?
Aha, bari.
Moment see Pura Safeni.
Well, I think that's the time when they wrote this report, but I didn't sit down with any individual for him to write this report for me.
As I stated, this is a report of the proceedings of the Commission of Inquiry.
Akokaya funu nyaming. Wo commission follow men wo mansakunda do itata damendo. Wole nyin kibaro safe.
In this report, you are denying that your men carried live ammunition.
Amunta wo kibaro to membe nyin kaito bala wole nyi tandiko. Ite soso rokele ko. Ite la mulu man kese tonya faije.
Why did you deny that fact before the Commission of Inquiry?
Akomuna na yo ko soso commission nyatili ngula silang.
Kafai.
Purka kese sobe o fai.
Faije.
Ah.
Moma Fonte ya Faje, Ningale Mafai.
Well, I asked
Apparently, there's an issue with the interpretation, so let me repeat that.
Yes.
Why did you deny that your men carried live ammunition?
Akomunan ya soso ko itela molu wal ninkese sobe olu manta.
When you have just told this commission that your men carried live ammunition.
Adung ya fonyin commission do ye bi ko ila mol ninkese sobe o tatale.
Okay, ada kesa kile mwana ngamir.
Ha wala mnyindi akamemfo wala mnyindi o commission do.
Mbena.
Ah.
Ini mentata je.
Ah.
Wala mnibe kiara kesobe katarebulu. Wo kesa kile mwana wala tata.
Ha ngawbe famle de ako. Wo commission do. Yalong iya sosole iko itela mol ninkese sobe mantaje. Yo bari silang akomunan na nyin commission o bi iya foko ila mol ninkese sobe o tata jele. Akawale nyininka.
Ngola ko itolle o fubare ndemo fo.
Well, he's saying that the news that his men didn't go with any live rounds, which he testified at the first commission, is not true. He didn't tell them that his men didn't go with live rounds.
Ka live round of 5 jede. no phone but koina mantaje because momo ila packet ko no wala bije life round le bije.
He said everybody had life rounds with them when they were going.
I know what you've testified to this Truth Commission. My question is, why did you deny the fact that your men carried live ammunition? When you testified before the Commission of Inquiry in 2000.
That's what I'm saying. I said, they went with pouches of life. They went their pouches, but they didn't. They didn't use live rounds. They went with live rounds, but they didn't use it.
I think the Commission can draw its conclusions from the question and your answer.
Commission be it ko jibela ifaye ne telephone ya ko kiti ifaye wala commission nyinti.
The report contains one thing, which is that your men did not carry live ammunition. Whereas your testimony before this Truth Commission is that your men carried live rounds.
Well, for the first commission in 2000, I gave them the same information that my men had live rounds with them. That's what he said just now.
That is not the information that is in the Commission's report. It states clearly that you denied that fact before the Commission. Another point that is made in the Commission's report is that you only discovered the killings of students when you were in Kudang. Whereas before this commission, you have told us that you found out at Brikamaba from your commander, Captain Babukar Keita.
And that the previous commission also, I gave them the same information that it was Captain Babukar Keita who told me in Brikamaba that students died.
Well, the commission's report says Kudang, but we have the report and we have your testimony today. I would like to lastly read out the commission's findings in relation to you and your men.
Commission nunto commission London o mansa kunda mbenu njang yemen korosi ila findings wala ila korosi ro yemen dila itato ani monyo ila soja rolla.
So the findings of the 2000 Commission of Inquiry.
2000 sound kono ila itelo yemen korosi yemen finding.
The commission reviewed the evidence that was provided to them.
Commission ni kuma ko ni finding yemen commission kuma ko men detail.
And I'm reading from page 37.
Ko aba karan kan page 37.
The last paragraph.
Paragraph labang.
It states, and I quote,
At
Brikamaba, the 5 soldiers who arrived in the town in the night of 10th April 2000, led by Corporal Lamin Camara and his men, should be held responsible for the deaths of the 2 students,
pour ñing karamudo dindim fulol men fata
Seni Nyabali
wala mo seni ñabaliti
and Usman Sabali,
anin Usman Sabali
as the evidence shows
men kuma kan yaay tandi ñamen
that the deaths occurred
faro ñing keta
before the soldiers from Kudang and Basse
jannin
arrived
sojarol men bota kudang anin Basse be futala
at Brikamaba.
ni be futala birkama ba saade woto
What do you say to that finding?
mona muila jabiro de be mona fola o findings o juberoto
Do you accept responsibility for the deaths that occurred in
o
Brikamaba?
sonta ye duno tale ban o faro men kera je ko duno ni ya tale ban
Bawon to letter je.
Yes, as far as it was we who went there.
And did what?
ale mun ke
Ha nga do nota.
Yes, I take the responsibility.
You take the responsibility for the deaths of the 2 students in Brikamaba.
ye duno nyinta wala min karamuda dindim fulol men fata birkama ba ya duno ta
Ndede ngalo mante makala muta. Bar bawon tela molle ni mol min taranyola wala yak.
Yes,
Ni de mu kungote. Ela mole ku ke te bono la je.
yes, I personally was not aware of it. But as far as I led the men who went there, if you are heading a team and those people become involved in something, then you take the responsibility as the head. So that's why I said I take the responsibility.
Thank you, Mr. Camara.
ko Mr. Camara abarka
While you're in the trend of accepting responsibility,
ko komen ibe nyin duno nyi ibe nyi siran kono jeng ye duno ta isonta aduno nyina
I know that we do not have much time,
ko ay alon ne ko wato man siya ko take mbulu
so I will read out a paragraph of a witness statement
ko be
and ask you
paragraph
to
o do
comment.
karanne andu paragraph o nyin sedo la kuma kan wala benunje pour andu abine nyinin kala
The statement of the witness concerns the activities of your men in Brikamaba.
we sedo nyin na kuma kan nyin do membe je membe fuduru nje wala mu ila so jarol la mem keda birkama ba
At paragraph 4 of the statement,
paragraph 4 statement o nyin kono
it states at around 5 a.m. in the morning,
ko membe je wala nyinti ko talalulu so mandala
I heard a knock on my door.
ye makaw mo ila bundaro
When I opened the door,
ringa e bundaele
I saw Fa Keba and Green Jai, a soldier.
ay fa kebaji anin green jay anin sojaro
Green was armed with a rifle.
green woni obe pareru no anin kido
They arrested and escorted me to the police station.
o sedo nyi ko ya arrest ya tambindi ka saba police station oro
I met Hamadi Sow
jeedo biringa furada je modra je ka fume hamadi sow
and Malik Jallo,
anin malik diallo
our head boy and deputy head boy, respectively.
anila karamudo dindingol la nyaronko anano lanko
Paragraph 5.
of paragraph lulu nyaw
When I reached the police station,
biringa furada police station oro
they started to interrogate me.
commence ta ka nyininka
They asked what have I discussed
ya nyininka ay munekacha
with the head boy of Bansang Upper Basic School.
anim bansang opa basic school la karabunto dindingol la nyaronko
I replied that I have not discussed anything with him.
ay jabi nyina ko fente jani wo men kacha
Actually, I was lying to them.
ko famfanke to nya e faniyale foye
It goes on to say,
makaw nyin continue ra nyin foko
I met Abdullah Damfa
ay abdoulaye damfa terandi
at the Bansang car park.
ay atara bansanda e gara soto
And it goes further to say,
anin kabi kuma kaw nyin continue ra
he asked whether we were planning to conduct a peaceful
ay
demonstration
ninga foye fero soro bam pour ko balambaya ke ba
the following day.
o samola
And I replied in the affirmative.
ndunga ya jabi nyin ko hani
He also affirmed to me
ngada fana nyin tandala ko
that they would do the same.
fana ifanam be ko kilimo iba kelala ibe balambaya nyin kelala
And then the statement continues in the same paragraph
ko paragraph kilimo nyin to kuma kaw nyin na continue
to talk about the events at the police station
diamu kula me alongo wala keta police station oro
when the witness was arrested.
witness ya arrest wala ye bulola kan.
And now I'm quoting again. It states one Cambi, alias Turkey's soldier. He is well known in the army. And he lives in Brikama. Was the first guy to throw a nasty slap on me. All of them present tortured me. Lamin Sambu hit on my face, injured my right eye. The ones I can remember present at this horrible scene were Green Jai, in brackets then Lance Corporal, RP, now Staff Sergeant, Cambi alias Turkey's soldier, Lamin Sambu, Lamin Camara, a sergeant, in brackets he was now electrician, sorry, he was electrician now, he was an electrician now, under the construction unit, and my sibling brother, Private Paul J. Mendy, he passed in the first contingent to Darfur, 2003. I am not trying to back him in any way, but he never participated in the torture. I think he was surprised seeing me arrested. What do you have to say to this incident regarding you and your soldiers involved in torture?
All the soldiers being named, they are not members of my group. When I was going to Brikamaba, I was a couple.
So
Yes.
That's what is...
Lamin
Sambu is not part of my group.
What about Gerinjai?
Ako
Girinjai, sorry.
Girinjai yeah, Girinjai is my part of my group.
What about Cambi?
Cambi Dung.
Cambi
Yes, Cambi is also part of the same group.
And yourself, Lamin Camara?
Anita from Lamin Camara.
While this rank may be inaccurate,
Ko hanni misali kama ay rank memfa keno filolem.
it refers to a Lamin Camara who was an electrician.
Ako bari Lamin Camara me yafoje komu electricianoleti.
That would be you, no?
Akondung asikeno umuiteleti.
Electrician do for the
Well, there are other electricians. It can be me. So far they said it's me. I didn't arrest anybody. During that whole incident, I didn't arrest anybody.
It also refers to another member of your team, Private Paul J. Mendy.
Private Paul J. Mendy.
Mendy.
Yes, I said yes. I named him, yes. He's part of the group.
So you agree that this is 4 out of 5 members of your team?
No,
and these are regarding events in Brikamaba in April, on the 11th of April, 2000.
Adunyil mukol leti meni alonko identa kulu Kenya le la Brikamaba sate okono 11 April karotil tanning kilingo 2000 sangokono.
Jumal in Fenko Safi.
He's asking who wrote this report.
It is a witness statement.
Sedo le nyindom for the Sedo.
Sedo, but unko for unko. Then arrest.
What I'm saying here is I never went to arrest anybody.
Well, to be fair to you, let me find out if I can give you the name of the witness.
Ko purka ko sono yandi tefana asi Sedo nyinto fono ye.
Sedo mujumali.
Let me give you.
Let me give you the name of the akasi Sedo nyinto for ye. Jumalemu he's asking who is that witness.
That's right.
Because we're in a public session
Ako kaya tumbe jama bengole totujang.
and this witness has not yet testified,
Adonyi mari man sedeyaro kijam follow.
the name has been written on a note.
Ato ya safe kaito bala.
I will ask the usher to provide you with the name
Abafala nyi menkane yatenga abafala puro so
and
to
switch off the
dila.
microphone,
Microphone fa
and he will tell you the name.
asa ato foye.
I ask that you do not repeat the name,
Ko barabe nyim fola ko pour atonye yikanafu.
but at least now you know the source of the allegation.
Ko bar sayen tumiro nying London ya London do sotole.
Hangal no sur bar nyim fango ndamo long. Manyin long.
I do not know the person.
I do not know this person.
And your testimony is that neither you nor your men
And ite ko ete anila molu
arrested or tortured any of the students or any individuals at Brikamaba in April 2000.
yenyina foko ete o ila molu alimammo muta alimammo tajire ya Brikama ba 2000.
Ndemo mawo kala mundade.
Well, I'm not aware of that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Camara. I have no further questions.
Niya ke je
Ko ya baraka baka Mr. Camara amang nyinin kar ko tan soda ya be nyinin kala melna.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Ya baraka baka pour wila songola pour kala nyinin karol be jabi.
Mr. Chairman, I have concluded my questioning. Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. Just one quick clarification from the witness. Was he, without disclosing the name, but was he or wasn't he present when the witness said he was slapped and tortured?
Ako alaftadula killing sene andele nyino chairman noti komisongo kono. Ako foi bijele foi tije bring Sedo nyinko ya tulo bung. Ako foi bijele fakete nyala foi tije.
mandraje.
I was not there.
Thank you. Commissioners, if you have any questions, Commissioner Kinte, please.
Komisona kintele kane nyininka.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Lamin Camara, ko sanyi ko 001,
One.
warrant officer 1. Yenyim foko kese tansa banin kilin ne mankita.
WO1. Eko repeat again, Mr. Kinte.
Eko njai grilla kese tansa ba anin killing wala mankita.
You said Njai Giri had 31 bullets missing. Ako follow back.
Ha.
Yes.
Yo, nyin kese tansa banin killing o eko do mangasina malen yalo magasino ka kese tansa bale sot.
Ha.
He said that one magazine which contains 30 bullets,
O mangasino mumo bele field.
that whole magazine got lost.
But mangasina killing o kese killing o bota mendo.
But the other magazine, which was missing, only one bullet was missing from that magazine.
Yalong keso buka findi o magasino kona jolonga faye jam mamira o sotota.
Ani.
Those magazines, a bullet cannot just escape by itself and fall down from the magazine.
Koto wanyanta fale ne ko hanni wo kese kilingolem. Koto keso mensi mo fano a faite la mulbul.
That should show you that even if it is only that single bullet, which can kill a human being, has been fired.
Omuto nyalde ba.
Omutu ngawala fo.
Yes, that's true. That's what I
Bari
said.
ikote kilingolem murte ko itela molu kilimman keso faye mensi mo fano.
But
Kuma
there's-
do fanang omuto nyalde ba.
Well, you said your people didn't fire any bullet that can kill a human being. Is that true? Ka folem to nyati bang. Ake nyinin ka won.
Mbe nyinin kakan.
Ha ngal ko.
Iko kese kilingo nying. Ila yemen satan tolye.
That's single
Kilim
bullet.
mankita mangasin kono. Mangasin ben dedari nyala ma mealon ke so buka yosino jedrai jolong.
How a magazine is made, a bullet cannot just get out of it by itself and fall down.
Mangasino kono.
Omutonyal.
Ani obuka keno.
Na bote jedorong a kilimma wota fighter.
If even a single bullet is missing, that means it has been fired.
Oto sa ite me itandin to labi wala munyinti ko keso mensi mo fano man tolu fode mina oto le bari nyin kilindo wo fighter le no ngasi mo fano le.
The others, I'm not talking about them, but this single bullet that has been fired can kill a person.
Omutonyal.
Yeah, that's true.
Bari fote kilingole fanan ko o commission doto sanji tanning kononto o say komando ko ila mulu kilimam keso fay mensi mo fano.
But you are the same person who stated that about 19 years back in that commission that not even one single person among your men fired a bullet which can kill a person.
Nyunkuma fulol jumala mutonyade.
Which one is true between these two statements? Benyin
kakane.
Ngamoyle.
Aha. Kiline be kenola tonyade.
Mr. Chair, this question has been asked, and the witness's answer is on the record. I don't want the issue to be unraveled. Perhaps maybe Commissioner Kinte can make his own deductions out of what the witness has said.
Okay.
Because he did state something, and it is on the record. Maybe we don't go over the same territory again because the question has been asked and answered. That's just a suggestion to Commissioner Kinte.
Betentenna.
I will continue.
Na council kamen fola mu indiye nyin jabila abe sabati rembul.
Nka eneko.
I said
ba ndela moli nde akufotantila moli kundu wala yake.
Well, my men were accused. I accept.
Yana wo esa ben alawla woto kamin ko afotela moli kundu wala ne batala bari man son ko asototale. Woto esa nyandambula la ngatenta ndo man.
Yaje ngata
Please.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Nko. Kuma fula le fota. Wolum. Ikotela molu man kese fay mensi mo fa.
In the previous commission, you said your men didn't fire even a single bullet that can take life.
Bos omuto nyalte ba yo folenu.
Omuto nyalte yo folenu bang.
Ani mo fole.
I didn't say that.
Ima fonu.
I didn't say that.
But bio de ya fole.
But today he said you said it. Yes.
Okay. Woto wolunta ye wolela le bang.
The previous commission.
Yo lela le.
Well.
Karu ngani ngele nga.
Wala muntala nyin karo do karola o koytamma.
Yo.
Na bunda fulanyang.
My second question.
Min de jakal wala munyenti ko keso mensi molu fa.
Bullets that can.
Ite mo kontibo fo mente molu fa nola. Ko la kontibo pour ka lon jelle banta jelle used.
You didn't check that.
But
you checked only for blank bullets.
Ofana reason so keso men
that also has a reason.
Ida say indi amori wala ka konti.
If you are given bullets from the armory, when you come back,
that den ba bar keso nyin do men na komanda ya dina ko ngadila. Ngo nanga molo len so konti bolo.
Bullets given to me by the commander, I know the amount of those bullets.
Nanyin karo sabanjang.
My third question.
Mangasina mumo men filter.
The whole magazine that got lost.
Paral nata londulato ko mangasino tombon taleba.
Did you ever find out whether the magazine was later retrieved with 30 bullets? Well, the witness said that he never heard of it.
Mr. Chairman, sorry, I can assist Commissioner Kinte on this point.
Yeah.
That information is within the Commission of Inquiry's report as an exhibit. Exhibit 38. And so we will provide the report to the commissioners so that you can take a look of apologies regarding interpretation.
No, it's all right.
So you can take a look at the report and assess it.
That's
for
right. But it's important to scrutinize and establish.
It's in the report.
Abarka bake Camara.
There are no further questions. Imam C, you have the floor, please.
Imam C la kana ñinin karola.
Camara jërëjëf.
Jërëjëf.
Ci leeral bi nga
Thank you, Camara.
Seen captain bi Keita moom bi mu leen indee ba biir Kaaba moom fu mu nekkoon.
He's saying that
Keita
yesuru akaw moyle.
ha
Aha. He's
Keita dafa
asking.
dee dem da ñëw rek. Dafa dee dem
Keita comes and goes.
Makati. Am na ñu yóbbu Makati.
There are others he took to Makati.
Xale yi itam bañ taayam lañ dee. Xale yi deewoon.
The students.
Ma ne xale yi deewoon ban taayam lañ deewoon.
The students who died there,
Loolu
when
laa
did it occur? The witness saying that he
Time
is
boobu
not
laa
aware. He didn't know.
Waaye booba yéen rek yéen a fa ne. Booba yeneen soldat ñëwuñ.
But at that time, you were the only soldiers present.
Foofu man loolu daf ma jaaxal.
Well,
Captain dafa
that
ñëwoon
is
mu ne ma
surprising to me. The captain came to me and said,
ñaar nit moo deewoon fii.
2 people died here.
Because
I asked him when, because I didn't see
yóbbu
them.
nañ leen lopitaan.
He said they are taken to the
Ma ne
hospital.
ko waaye war nañ ko xam.
He said, but we should have been informed.
Thank you very much, Imam.
Chairman ko inumbara imam.
Mr. Camara, if you have any concluding remarks,
Mr. Camara,
please proceed to do so now.
ne kuma soto ilafta ifanam bela kuma kumfala menna sa yete fanansi ofo.
Ndesu ko moom fono jang.
What I can say here,
Ko ñu kol be mbiga kete.
all what is happening and that happened,
Dol ndebo ka wuli mfay ngaki.
I don't get up by
But,
myself and do it or go to a place where I am not sent.
E ka order di mol la.
They give us orders,
Order ñing
and that order,
fa yaake baaw so jarol muti.
you have to do it as far as you are a soldier.
Bare ñu fana mbedar la ka hakilo bulandi.
But this is also good to remind
Soma.
tomorrow,
Aku kita isalo iba kele nyame.
whatever happens, you will know what to do.
Because nde sangi tansaba ni woro.
I spent 36 years
So jari akono.
in the army,
Bare ñu sifal namanke Gambia jang.
but things like this have never happened in the Gambia.
Bare sai natra in sifal be ke kam soji amanka nte dam mari. So jarol be
But if things like this
Debe
are
hakilo
happening,
sotale.
not only me, but many soldiers will
Anu
have,
mune nyanta kela.
they will know what has happened and what should have done, what they should have done.
Anu mbal dan la frang komisona.
I'm appealing to you.
Atol al nyanta limitation fenko sojaro nyanta menkela.
What soldiers should do and what soldiers shouldn't do.
Because mo kanala ya foe.
That should be established in the army, because somebody comes and tell you,
Afoe nyinke.
do this,
Osatra o mantra ke wata ke no.
and it can turn out to be that that shouldn't be done.
Imam bug soro mi alanko. Isa foe nyine safari nyinde kele ba fole ko.
Soldiers don't have books of rules,
Ye kali wala.
and they are sworn into the army.
Whether good or bad ni yemen foe nyanda kele.
Whether it's good or bad, whatever they order you to do, you should.
Nalla fenko sifra no ro beti ala bag.
If you people can have that authority established, that will be very good.
Thank you. Mbal jayila mbal tentula.
Thank you. My sincere thanks
Ali
to all
hakili
of
ni
you.
mame ndintol fanana.
The good sense that you have instilled in us,
Sakonte ngaku jamale
especially me.
oksab jang.
I have observed a lot of things
Modo
here.
batu ni ala sonta.
Well, from now on, by the grace of Allah,
Aku sifate kela.
nothing like this will ever happen to me.
Andonga ku ke jembe ala dan la.
And whatever I have done,
Ala ma yam falam.
may Allah forgive me. Yes,
Wala mun nako.
that's what I have to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Camara,
Inumbara Mr. Camara.
for coming to testify before the commission.
Uyena CDR la commission nyatilimula.
We will adjourn our meeting today. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we resume.
Mbebe ngobdal na jambi sinin talantang somanda ngabenjang.
Thank you very much. Meeting is adjourned.